Too Late the Hero, a 1970 war movie. It has plenty of action, and it's well acted. We have Cliff Robertson, who starts out on the beach, as you see, and ends up quickly transported to the jungle to assist British personnel with a long-range patrol. He is neither well-suited nor particularly happy to be going on this assignment. The movie has a fine cast, including Michael Caine and Henry Fonda. But I believe Harry Andrews steals the show with his understated humor.
So don't be alarmed if the kid you get is a little bit manky. Manky? How's the grub? It's a little bit manky too. See you later, eh?
This is one of the very few war movies that takes place in a theater of war that we almost never see. The battle between the British and the Japanese, fought on small islands and primarily in Burma.
We did it!
Because Britain was so preoccupied with fighting the Germans, there was very little resources put into this sector. But due to the nature of their Japanese opponent, the fighting was extremely vicious and hard. I believe this movie is the only one I have seen that truly reflects this reality in that sector at that time. Set in 1970, it has a lot of action, but it's also an anti-war movie. These people know that they're not in the primary fight of their country's existence. They're off on a periphery mission, and they don't want to be there. They don't feel appreciated, and they have almost no ability or resources to fight the overwhelming force that the Japanese represent early in the war. And indeed, Cliff Robertson tries to avoid going on this mission and does everything he can to avoid fighting. But when it comes down to it and it's too late, then he responds. Thus the title, Too Late the Hero. This movie includes things that are historically accurate but rarely seen. For instance, the Japanese string up a speaker system to address them, which is something that happened in this theater at this time. The only other time I've seen this was in Pork Chop Hill with Gregory Peck, which was also accurate. Historical accuracy is especially important to me in a war film because of what's been sacrificed. The director was Robert Aldrich, who also directed Flight of the Phoenix and The Dirty Dozen. I highly recommend this movie, and I think if you give it a chance, you'll really enjoy it. Thank you for your kind attention.
Extraordinary fellow. Well, he's an American.
No. Oh, that's not a Gorn. But you might be if you don't like and subscribe. Oh,